Welcome to Creepin' It Real. I am Judah.
I am Jake.
We're going to be talking about the 1981 or 1983, depending on what kind of information you are gathering from the internet, movie known as The Being. But before we do that, Jake, do you mind if we do a new segment brought to you by Creepin' It Real?
You're funny.
You've seen this movie, right?
Unfortunately.
Okay. I'm going to give you some alternate titles.
Okay.
And you tell me which of these alternate titles was the alternate title for The Being. You ready?
I'm ready. Born. Ready.
Okay. Alien Flesh Eaters. That's one.
Okay.
Beauty and the Beast. Easter Sunday. The Freak. The Pottsville Horror. Which of those titles has this movie been shown to the public as?
Is this a multiple choice?
You can say whatever it is that you think.
So, Pottsville incident, horror.
Yes.
Yeah, we know that one.
Yep, sure.
I'm going to say Easter Sunday.
Yes, you are correct.
Because this was filmed on Easter Sunday.
Oh, someone did homework. What?
Hey. Can we just say all the above?
It is.
Hey! You didn't give me that choice, though.
I wanted you to figure it out.
So the test was flawed from the beginning, just like your character.
Just like me. Mm-hmm. Okay, let's check out this trailer. Let's put on these headphones, and let's get in the goodness that is known as all of those titles. Oh, which, by the way, this did have the premiere in 81, but they didn't find a distributor until 83. So that's why you will find...
this thing sat on the shelf for 3 years, man.
In the distance, the town of Pottsville, Idaho.
Dr. Jones, isn't the dumping of radioactive waste into the aquifer?
This guy apparently is something Osco. I can't remember his name. His wife, Jackie Kong, they were married at the time. From what I read, it says that she impressed him with storyboards, and he gave her $4.5 million to make this movie. Did you run across any of this information?
Nope.
But I guess this guy is known best for his sexploitation films.
Contaminating our drinking water.
Exactly what do you mean by contamination?
A small town, not much different from any other Main Street USA.
This is the kind of contamination we really have to worry about. It's everybody's responsibility to keep pornography out of this state.
Strange and unexplained events are occurring.
You say your friend was pulled out of the car by some guy in a monster suit. What in the hell is this stuff?
Some people are missing.
Well, the only explanation I have is it's some sort of genetic freak.
But why is it so intelligent?
It's conceivable it can use a higher percentage of its brain. And at the same time, be completely psychotic.
Ultimate terror has taken form. And Pottsville, Idaho will never be the same.
God, this was a shit movie, Judah.
Hey, could you just hold it? Oh, wait, there's more.
Therefore, one must conclude that dumping nuclear waste into the aquifer does not and will not affect the water.
So, Jake.
Yo.
$4.5 million. Let me ask you this question. Where did this money go?
That bitch spent it on something else.
I'm thinking
that marriage didn't last very long. That's all I know, man.
$4.5 million. I have seen movies made for $500,000 that look way better and are more entertaining.
Like Bubba Hotep.
Like what?
Bubba Hotep.
I don't remember what the budget was for that one. Jackie Kong, who directed this and wrote it, she did another movie called Blood Diner. Now, I do suggest watching that, even though it is so insane. And I do have a review of it on this channel, so you can go back.
Maybe that's where that $4.5 million went.
She just pocketed it and used it on a different movie later on.
If you had to guess this lady's ethnicity, what would it be?
Really? Based off her last name?
Did I say?
What are
did
you?
I say that?
What are you thinking, Jake?
Sapien.
Sapien? Mm-hmm. What does that even mean?
Monkey. Kong.
Wow.
Why were you gonna say
Asian.
Whoa, that's racist.
How is that racist?
Dude,
you
and
just
your
referenced
race
her
jokes,
to a
man.
monkey.
Well, Kong, yeah, man.
Who's the racist
Didn't you
here?
watch the Godzilla? No, man.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Leave your hate comments below. Jake will get back to you later on.
Yeah, I'll get right on that.
Can you think of anything? I'm going with a 3 out of 10 for this movie.
Holy shit, dude! Going straight to the.
I can't think of anything. This wasn't like super entertaining. There was the edits were so confusing. It was so jumbled.
The story was so shit. Did this monster have psychic abilities? Like the way he was throwing this guy around the warehouse. I'm like, what is going on, man? Did it start growing? I'm confused.
I'm confused.
Okay, because first it fit in a Easter egg hole. You know.
That's right. Okay.
And it punches its hand through its tiny little itty bitty hand through the cop, and holds its heart out like, and that was, you couldn't even tell what that was. So, here's where did this budget go? Is a good question. Okay, maybe it went to the boobs. There were 4 boobs in this video.
Okay. Mm-hmm. I thought you were saying that Jackie got a breast job.
Dude, will you quit focusing on Jackie?
You just brought up boobs, though.
Jeez, dude. I think they used the same props and monster for the movie that was playing at the movie theater as they did in the actual movie. And I was like, so is this a sequel? Is this a prequel? Because, I mean, was there a sequel to this?
I don't know.
Because at the end of the movie...
Yeah.
You know, so I don't know, man. It had very, I don't know if it was trying to do Resident Evil vibes with Evil Corporation. And, I mean, I get it. It was created from all this sludge in the water.
No, you heard it. Dumping toxic waste in your water is not going to affect anything.
That's how I got such a big forehead, was from you sticking your shit in
my shit in your water.
Yeah. So... That's why they call me shithead.
Oh, hey, I like it.
Dun.
There was at one point where I thought that maybe the movie that they were watching at the drive-in would have been more interesting than the movie we were watching. That's.
I know why.
But they both had boobs in them. That was okay. So somewhat interesting story. When I told Jake about what movie we were watching, I warned him. I said, "Hey, just know, because he's got kids."
While you're sitting on the shitter watching this movie,
with your
just
kids,
make sure your kids aren't around.
I said this movie starts right off with boob flashes, and they were thinking we need to capture, this movie sucks so bad, we need to capture people with boobs immediately.
But you missed the first 15 minutes.
That is where I was going, Jake. That's where I was going. So we're like doing like a pre-show talk, and he says to me, asking me about something, and I was like, I think I missed that part. And it turned out that I had previously started watching this movie and shut it off. So then when I started it again, it just picked up from where I stopped. And where it picked up was right as they go to the outdoor cinema. And so I thought that was the beginning of the movie. Went back, rewatched the beginning, thought that the movie might make more sense, and it didn't. It did not help.
Man. I don't understand the smut part of it. Like what was that whole thing? They were all protesting about this, porn store or whatever?
It was going to be a massage parlor.
With Playboys and all that jazz. Yeah. Can you imagine what's going to happen inside? Fucking idiots. This movie was absolute hot dog shit, and I really, really believe that you're a resentful individual. And the only reason you recommended this was because of Terrifier.
No, it's not true at all. I am a resentful individual. It has nothing to do with this movie.
My God, this was hot dog shit, man.
There were so many like story points that went nowhere. For one, in the very end, all spoilers, this guy is in this warehouse and he puts on a gas mask and he opens up all these containers of what are we thinking?
I don't know, nitrous or something.
Some kind of
propane, maybe. Who knows?
Deadly gas that he's hoping will choke out the monster and kill it. It doesn't. In fact, the monster then yanks his gas mask off, and the gas doesn't do anything to him
He's
either.
Totally fine. And how did he kill it at the end? Did it melt from one of those jars that broke? Was
that's right.
was there acid or something in there?
It was acid.
Okay. What the hell, man? Look, I will be honest. I can't wait to pick the next movie because it's going to be golden.
Let's hope.
3 out of 10? Seriously?
That's what I gave it.
Wow.
What are you going?
I go -3, man.
Dang! That's not even possible.
Okay, it's 0. It's a 0 out of 10. I even faked having COVID so that I didn't have to do this review. Hey, Judah, I can't come in today. I'm sick. I'm sorry. You're going to have to do this review on your own.
This is a true story.
He goes, that's okay. I'm going to go watch Toxic Avenger. We can do it next week. So, it was bad, man. And that was halfway through the movie. And I was just like, there's no way. There's 0.
I have one more question for you.
No, I have one more answer for you.
Okay. So the older woman, the slightly older than middle-aged woman that is just randomly
crazy, kind of
who's just
chick?
like walking around the town yelling, Michael, Michael. And that storyline goes nowhere. The neighborhood kids hate her for some reason. None of it makes any sense.
Or the old lady that's in his dream who's a witch. Do you remember that part?
I don't.
Okay, so old boy has the main character has a dream.
Okay.
And he's in an airplane with the guy dumping toxic waste or whatever.
Okay, I remember all that.
Okay. The guy falls out of the airplane,
Yeah.
right? And
Yeah.
he's like, "Arr!" And you can kind of tell the dude's like, let's end this now, you know? But then he acts like he's, I don't get that whole part either. He acts like he's trying to save him.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, he falls off, dies, whatever. And then all of a sudden you see this lady that's hosting the opera night or whatever the fuck that was.
The mayor's wife.
There we go. The mayor's wife. She comes by on a fucking broom with white guilt tears coming out of her.
Now.
Yeah. I'm like, what the fuck is this, man?
Man, speaking of that woman, the chin on her, my gosh.
Dude, Leno level
for sure,
chin, man.
God bless you, ma'am. I wish I had a chin. Let's go back to the old lady who wanders around.
Yeah.
So
her hair was wicked cool, man.
It was there.
Yeah.
So the main detective guy, his girlfriend who works at the diner, walks this old woman home. And she sees all this slime on this woman's porch. And she's like, "Oh, what's that from?" And she's like, "Oh, don't worry, that's just Michael." And I'm like, so is she calling this monster Michael? If you go online and then start reading information, they say that this all began from this old lady's son going missing and turning into the monster because of toxic waste. And I'm like, I didn't get that at all from this movie. Where did this come from?
Wow, dude, that plot is just... can I rescore this?
It's like you even brought up the first instance is when it comes out of this Easter egg.
Well,
so what? He shrunk?
Shrunk. He got bigger. He turns into slime to get out of places. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
It's so confusing.
But if I looked into a car and saw a bunch of gack everywhere, I'd be like, yeah, this is normal. Okay, maybe what were these guys doing?
Well, I definitely wouldn't have sat in it and then be like, oh, what's all over
what's
me?
all over my asshole?
This was so confusing.
It was bad. it was bad. $4.5 million. I could have done a lot with that, and it wouldn't have turned out this bad. And I've spent some money on some dumb shit, Judah.
You sure have.
Yeah.
You sure have.
Mm-hmm.
Like employing me.
Yeah. And you recommending this movie. That's a strike right there, man. That's a strike.
I thought
you're going to have to see HR after this one.
Okay. I thought from the beginning that there were multiple monsters. That's what I thought. Then turns out towards the end, the way that the ending occurs and he kills this thing and he throws his hat like, yay, we won.
We did it.
It's like, oh, there was only one monster the whole time. But then they show the hand coming up from the sand like, oh, you thought it was over, but it's not. And I'm like, I thought this whole movie there was more than one.
Dude, I don't know, man. Maybe there's multiple kids playing in the river. Who knows? Thanks, Judah. I really appreciate you, but this definitely is a hit on your character for this one.
I didn't like the movie.
No, but you recommended it. Even after turning this shit off before, you're like, I need to revisit this.
I totally forgot that I had tried watching it once before. Let's end this. I'm Judah.
I'm Jake.
Please like, subscribe, and share. And before we go, please leave a comment on a scale of 1 to 10. How boring and slow am I?
Oh my God, dude, will you drop the insecurities?
I'm going to edit that whole thing out.
No, you're not. No, it's going to be a short. That's what it is.
Okay. See you later.
We'll see you later. Bye.